What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Dr. Nina, and today's episode involves not only how to be more confident, but how to get to that real self-love, self-esteem, and reduce those insecurities. And y'all said y'all wanted more talks like this, so I got you. Some of y'all think that I've always been so dang confident, but honey, let me tell you, I was the weird, know-it-all adopted kid, science and music head, talkative, at a time overweight, tomboy, unsure of myself, and just the awkward chick from St. Louis and Memphis. I learned to embrace and work with all of that and get to this place of self-acceptance that you all see. But it's still a journey. Confidence is a place of self-assurance arising from a person's appreciation for their own abilities or their qualities. A lack of confidence comes from a gap in where you see yourself and where you think you should be. And we all hit a low point with our confidence in life at some point. And if your lack of confidence is keeping you in a bad job, a bad relationship, or if it's keeping you from moving forward in your life or career, you're not alone. And click like if you've ever been at that low point. And I welcome y'all to share your stories and your comments down below, or just say amen if you can relate to some of the points I bring up today. And all items I mentioned today can be found down below in the description box. Let's go. While you're here, y'all, go ahead and thumbs up this video if you like it, comment, share, and also subscribe. This helps the community to grow and flourish and helps me to continue to bring you the content you love. And some of you all said you haven't received your notifications, so make sure that you're also clicking that bell and choosing all the notifications so you know when I upload on Thursdays and some Sundays. Also, check the links in the description for my free new Dr. Nina's Mentorship Facebook group, which is a group of like-minded individuals looking to progress, grow, and support one another along the way. The Now That's Life podcast is about to go into season 2, so I suggest you go ahead and subscribe to the podcast on all your major podcasting platforms. All descriptions and links for that and my free supernatural video course are found below. So first of all, y'all, I had to get clear on what needed work for me. It's real easy to believe you just need to work on yourself, but that can be too broad and too general. You gotta name that sneaky demon and be specific, sis. Ask yourself, where do you lack confidence? When do you feel your negative emotions creeping in? Where do you feel your skills or your abilities are limiting you? Where would you like to have more confidence? What exactly are your insecurities? When you get more specific and self-evaluate, you have something to work on. But many of us don't even like looking in the mirror. We rather tell other people what they need to be doing. And this does not feel good, but after a while, you do it for the love of yourself. I didn't take the best care of my body at one point, and I was insecure about my weight. So I started moving, exercising, bathing, and clothing myself with more intention. I wasn't happy with the state of my skin, so I started sorting through products. Invested in my skin, went to the doctor, and I learned new ways to look and feel better. And I wasn't sure of my goals in my career, so I did research, got mentors, asked a lot of questions, and educated myself. Self-critique and being real made all the difference. The next thing is that I had to get rid of the bums in my life. And you know what? If the bum is you at a time or two, you need to straighten that up too. And for today's lesson, kiddies, a bum stands for a busted, unstable menace who ain't about, you know. We are who we surround ourselves with. People around you serve as your mirror. I used to wonder why back in my young days where I would leave some friends and families and I would feel so drained, terrible, unmotivated, and just downright low. All the crazy things and emotions that they had would rub off on me. This would even happen with people I chose to date. I had to change that and be cognizant of who I was around at all times. Surround yourself with the people who are real with you and tell the truth, but who also provide encouragement, positivity, and inspiration. And less time with those that drain your confidence and leave you feeling self-doubt. And while my circle has become small enough to be a period, that thing is solid, uplifting, and safe. I had to gain more skills and look after myself. Outside of things like getting more than enough sleep, taking care of my hair, doing regular exercise, taking care of my skin, and eating healthy food, I made it a habit to not only do these things, but study what I wanted. my hair, skin, fitness routine, friendship circles, and now my love life. I'm learning new ways to add to my knowledge and do better. And not to put a lot of pressure on you, but it's important to branch out, even if that is just a little bit. And this helps you learn about the things that you want, or at least be exposed to some of the things you didn't know about you can use in your life. And you all see me self-improving, doing self-care, working on my hair, my skin. And that's why I love to try new companies like Function of Beauty. And I want to thank them for sponsoring today's video. Their products make it easy for me to pamper, de-stress, and care for my hair and body with their customizable hair and body care. And y'all, it's so simple. You invest a little time in your hair and body care and fill out a 2-minute quiz outlining your hair type, your goals, and your own preferences. You even get to choose your color and fragrance of your product. I got shea butter and vanilla in medium fragrance for my curly, coily hair. And y'all, it smells amazing. And I even got to add my name to the bottles. And the product not only smells amazing, but it feels amazing. There's no parabens, sulfates, toxins, GMOs, and it's 100% vegan and cruelty-free. I used the shampoo, conditioner, and the hair mask before getting my hair braided. And my hair was even soft and very moisturized with my normal wash and go method. And also with my braids, I noticed less buildup and less itchiness along my scalp and my edge line. They even offer customizable leave-in treatments, hair masks, and hair serums. And let's not forget the body care, which is also customizable. I got the peach and the mandarin. Not only does it smell good, but it cleanses me without stripping my body. And the lotion is thick and rich, passing my Ash Be Gone test. And y'all also asked me to get better about looking for sustainable products, and I'm listening. Their bottles will now be post-consumer recycled bottles, making them better for the planet. What's awesome is that they offer a subscription service where you can get ongoing deliveries on your schedule. And no playing games, because you can cancel at any time or change your formula by switching up your goals and your scents as often as you would like. And if you're interested, go ahead and follow my link below for 20% off your first order. Also keep in mind, overall, when you build new skills, you feel better about yourself. You take more pride in yourself. You look forward to doing more things for yourself, and you also find it easier to invest in yourself. This also makes it less likely that you'll let others mistreat you or refuse to invest in you, meaning less people get you for free. And before you know it, that confidence will be off the charts. The next thing is to know exactly what gives you confidence, even when it seems nothing does. This is different for every person, and no, one size does not fit all. So how did I figure out what made me more confident even when I didn't think I was? I had to think back about a couple times in my life where I felt the most confident. And I had to think about what it was about those times that made me feel the most empowered. Ask yourself, is it the environment you were in? Something you were doing? A specific feeling you had? The more I got clear about that, the easier it was to tap into what I needed to build my confidence. Until I tackled those things, it made it really hard. I had to think back to a time where I felt good. And sometimes that puts you in a better place anyway. So it just helps you to generate ideas and movement for you to feel your best. And even if that means getting rid of some bums and some people around you because they weren't around at a time where you felt better about yourself, maybe it's time to get up and move some things around. Y'all, I also learned to be true to myself. I had to learn that I couldn't be anyone else. Trying to be somebody else, child, is exhausting. You are you. And the more you learn who you are and what you value, the more confident you'll become. The more you try to live in other people's shoes and do what they do, the less confident and the less happy you become, because it's just not you. I always have to think back to what makes me uniquely me. One thing that I've always had is my ability to talk, speak, and connect. And even though I was awkward in most parts of my life, and probably still now, it still makes me feel so good that I'm able to communicate well. I value that. I also pray and I seek God, and I realize that I'm blessed and highly favored. But write down what that is for you. Think about what you value and what's important to you. Write that down as well. This helps you to stay focused on your goals, your strengths, and your weaknesses. And you might be like, Dr. Nina, why I want to face my weaknesses? Well, if you don't face them, you can't ever figure out how to improve them. Though your weaknesses might not ever turn into your strengths, sometimes they do, and they surprise you. But also, you can find yourself improving them, which increases your confidence naturally. I also had to stop comparing myself, and boy, is that easy in the world of academia and also social media. Social media gives you the crappy chance to compare yourself to so many other imaginary people. Some people that ain't even about that life or their own life. Stop with the comparing yourself to others. Just stop. stuck. If you feel the need to compare, compare yourself to yourself. Measure how far you've come. See how much improvement you've made. Acknowledge your wins and successes and how you've overcome shortfalls. I used to compare myself all the time, and it took all my time. I was never really doing what I wanted because I was consistently doing what other people wanted. When I started to burn out, I learned that it wasn't healthy or productive. And that moved me closer to my own set of goals and my own finish line. And also, it's important to start to teach yourself how you are enough. And yes, it seems really corny to keep saying, I am enough. I'm enough. I am enough. But if you don't do it, who will? So try this little trick right here. For the next 17 to 21 days, about the length of time it takes for something to become a habit, repeat this mantra. I am enough. Don't just say that, but feel it deeply and at the core of who and what you are. Do you need to get more specific? Replace enough with whatever you want to be. What would give you the most confidence? I am dope. If you listen to my podcast, you know what dope stands for us over there. Destined to obtain prosperity in everything. I am smart. I am confident. I am beautiful. I am the Nah, but for real, y'all, just give it a shot. Next is to change everything about your state. And no, I'm not just talking about where you live, but that state might need to change too. But changing your physical and your mental state are some of the quickest ways to get to confidence. But to do this, you need to know what the state of confidence looks, feels, and sounds like for you. Need to figure that out? Again, think of a time when you felt your most confident. Sink into that feeling deeply and relive it moment by moment. Then imagine how you would feel if you were confident. How would you act? How would you feel? And how would you be? Then move into that modeling. Think of someone you know that exudes high levels of confidence. Imagine what that person would do. What does that look like? When you figure out all of that, it makes it simpler for you to have a model in your mind of what confidence represents. And also make sure you do more of what you need to and some of what you want to as well. When you just wait, wonder, and worry if you can do something, you lose confidence. Your fears creep in and you start to doubt yourself. But when you just jump in and get started, your confidence immediately starts to build. You start to prove to yourself that you can and that you are dependable. Action builds confidence, and every step you take builds it even further. Think of one step that you could take right now that would get you moving in the right direction. I dare you. I dare you. Just do it and see what happens. The brain is so powerful, and once it catches on to something that's working, it wants to keep that momentum going. It wants to keep the party live. And this was big for someone like me, starting like a YouTube channel or starting my business. All of those different things. Sometimes you just need to jump in. Educate yourself, of course. Don't just be jumping head first, but the more you prove to yourself that you can set a goal and at least just jump in and not keep thinking about it from every freaking angle, because it's never going to be perfect. It's never going to work out exactly the way you want it to. Then you know that you can depend on yourself to make a plan and execute, and the confidence moves beyond the roof. So y'all, I hope this video has been beneficial, and I hope that you guys are working on all the things that you need to in order to reduce those insecurities and really get to that real self-love, that self-esteem, and being more confident. Make sure that you comment, share this video with someone who can use it, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Beautiful brown baby doll. Peace. Special thanks to Jason Bowie of Trinity Media Solutions for co-producing and filming today's video. His information can be found down below in the information section. Thanks so much for all the love and support over on my new website. If you haven't already, go ahead and check it out and join me for new ways to interact with me, giveaways and prizes, weekly emails, as well as my free 8-day supernatural video course, which is free when you sign up.